In the last years, most of my tour players that I work with own TrackMan, and it was very obvious to me the advantages you have in so many different aspects of teaching, whether it's understanding the swing, what the ball is doing, that I just had to have a TrackMan. To me, if you're going to deal with TrackMan numbers, you're dealing with the truth. It's just like the ball flying. It's like saying, well, I don't believe the numbers, but I want to look at the ball. The numbers give you more accurate information on what the ball's doing than just looking at the ball, because it's not subjective to everyone. And I think the more that people understand the numbers and understand what they mean relative to the ball in their swing, the more successful they'll be. I don't understand why anybody would not want to be more intelligent. It's not something to be scared of. I mean, it's not like I don't want my son to learn more than just arithmetic, because if he has to start multiplying, it'll confuse him. I mean, the smarter you are, the more effective you work in life. That's just a fact. And I mean, and the new 4 is unbelievable with the dual radar systems. What you're allowed to do, what you can do with it, has made my teaching just a lot funner. And for me as a person, even at my age, interesting to learn new things all the time. It's an enormous source of information to increase their knowledge base, to understand what is really going on here. Because some people don't even know what causes a fade, you know. They think it's an open club face. Well, yeah, it's open to your path, but it's not open to the target line, okay? Unless it's a push fade, of course. And to be able to really teach people the same way you teach tour players. And in a lot of cases with club players, it's even easier because their mistakes are so much bigger than the tour players, which are like this. It's very obvious then to them, oh, this is what I'm doing wrong. And then when you show them how the different effects of setup, maybe slight grip changes, setting your wrist, then change the numbers, it really makes a huge impact on them. And as far as fitting goes, it's a huge benefit. I mean, you have to engage people on that, because when they buy a driver from you or a set of irons, they gotta know it just doesn't look good and it felt good. They want to see some factual numbers, so that's why I sold you this. And for anybody in the business who's trying to sell clubs or give lessons, that just makes you much more valuable source of information, which then means they're going to probably spend their money with you instead of somebody else.